Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindelin. My name is Billy Milovanovic, aka Bildo.
And my name's Lindsay Kirkwood, also known as Lindelin.
And this is an offensively funny podcast about drinking wine and chatting life. Hope you enjoy.
Come on, Bill. Leave the panting
Hey, girl.
alone.
Hi.
Wow.
Now it's your turn to get the lipstick off your teeth, Linny.
Oh, really? Yes.
Yes. Hi.
That was thrilling, wasn't it?
It was.
Hi,
At
Bill.
least it's you this time, not me. Hi, what's up?
The things that us women have to do, right?
To put up with. Have you ever told a man to take lipstick off his teeth? No. How good was that catch? I'm sorry, but I have that on camera. That was incredible. Oh! What is happening?
You didn't move the coffee table, Billy. And my mic arm. Yeah. Wait for it, people. Okay. Amateur. God.
Okay. Should we start that again?
Yeah. Let's start that
Okay.
again. Should we start literally?
No,
or
no,
Okay,
no,
yeah.
no.
That is a whole minute, Billy.
Yes, it is. Hi, Lenny.
Hey, Bill.
Hi. What's up?
Well, I just got the lipstick off my teeth.
Yes, good. It's your
because-
turn this week. Yes.
You had it last week. This week we are chatting about, because it's International Women's Day coming
Yes.
up. So we're just going to chat about women today.
Yes.
What we like about being a woman, what we don't like. We've got some fun facts. We've got like a wealth of knowledge.
We
Or-
come research today, guys.
Not really. It's
How
just what
exciting.
we think. But anyways.
I did a little bit of research. I did a shallow dive
Yeah.
into International Women's Day because, like you said, it's in a couple of days for
Yeah.
of us who are listening on Monday. So let's
Drink first because that's what women do. Drink. Oh, wow. That sounded really bad.
Yeah.
So I thought we were all out of these wines. So tread softly. So I actually genuinely really like this wine. You know what I mean?
I actually genuinely do too. And can I tell you that honestly, they are the only guys I now, when I go into like a bottle-o to buy something, I know that they are like the nicest, safest ones I can buy. And so they are now my go-to.
They're yummy. Like I have friends that actually, like you, will go out and purchase them.
Yes.
Which is,
Great.
great.
Well done. Good wine. Oh,
Well,
God.
I was going to say something else, but you hijacked me. Anyways, it's fine. It's Tread Softly, a 2021 Sangiovese. I can never say it right.
Very good.
'Cause-
Sangiovese, yes.
Yeah. Look, it's just going to be good. Let's just get into it. Billy is PMSing. I need wine.
I'm a woman. I'm PMSing, of
Right?
course.
Oh, God.
God. Yes. God, indeed. All right, hit me. I just feel like it's on the outside, I might look like normal and nice, but inside my head, I'm so moody.
You're a raging hot mess.
I'm just a raging hot mess. This morning I woke up, let's talk about being a woman, right? This morning I woke up in just in a sweat. And all morning I would just walk and be sweaty.
Yeah.
Just nothing's happening. I mean, it was humid this morning, but it's also, I can feel like a hormonal surge.
Should we tell Cameron that you used his deodorant?
I had to use Cameron's deodorant because I forgot to put some on this morning, and you can't, I smell people. And then that's when I discovered I didn't shave my armpits either.
Ew.
It's been a great morning. Cheers.
Cheers to shaving armpits.
Woo. Men don't have to shave armpits.
Debatable. That's a whole nother topic. Men could.
Lots of men do.
I forgot how light and easy
Beautiful.
to drink these are.
Yes. So nice.
Yum.
Have we had a Sangiovese from Tread Softly?
Not from Tread Softly, but in the past we have,
This one's so nice.
So good. And I chucked it in the fridge because I like my red cold. So you know what? Judgers, go away.
Yeah, judges. Go away, judges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yum. It's nice. It's smooth. I'm PMSing. I don't really have too much more to say except for thank God this wine is good. Because if it wasn't a good wine, we would all be, there would be lots of red on the couch, not just from the wine and me, but just from the blood that would be drawn. Anyway, weird.
Ew,
Weird, Lindsay.
gross. Billy, can we stop talking about your blood and when you messaged me last night that you found out how International Women's Day came about.
Yes.
Tell us, because I actually don't know.
Yes, and I was really curious and now growing up to me and the way that I grew up and what International Women's Day means to me actually makes sense because after the little chat we had this morning. So anyway, let's just talk about where it came from. Yeah. So this actually goes back all the way to last century, you guys. The seed was planted for International Women's Day in 1908.
Okay, wow.
Right, so it goes all the way back there where 15,000 women marched through New York demanding shorter working hours, better pay and the right to vote.
besides the right to vote, we're still fighting for two of those things.
I was going to say, so just
nothing's changed.
Keep track of what we are still fighting for today. Okay? So a year after that, so 1909, the Socialist Party of America declared the first National Women's Day. Not international, national.
Uh-huh.
Then word travelled very slowly because back in the day,
horse and carriage.
Yep. It took a whole year for it to get to Europe, where a German woman, Clara Zetkin, who was an activist and advocate for women's rights, she suggested the idea of an International Women's Day at an international conference of working women in Copenhagen. So there was a conference, there was 100 women there from 17 different countries, and they all unanimously voted to start an International Women's Day.
Do you know what blows me away is that, like, when you think of 1908, 1909, like that is a lifetime ago, right?
Generations. Yeah.
It's crazy to think, and this is going to sound insulting, and I don't mean it to be, but like how the mentality was back then, like how those organizations were back then. Like I just picture women peeling potatoes and like men digging holes to grow the potatoes. Like it's so like formed. Society was so formed. Good on you, 1909.
Well, it also reminds me a lot. I should have done another shallow dive into this. I can never say this word. The suffragettes. In fact, I think that they might have been like the ladies who were doing the marching and stuff through America, because that was like the women's movement, right? We can talk about that. This is Women's Month. I don't know if we said that. So we're going to have the next few episodes are all going to be about women. So maybe we can find more out and tell you about it in the next few episodes. Yeah,
that's actually a good, I didn't touch base on that. Yes. We're going to now do like each month we're going to have a topic. So this month is Women's Month. So each topic is going to be like women related, but different sort of.
And if you have something to tell us about that particular topic, if you want to add something in, let us know. And we'll have a whole month to talk about it. So where are we? We are at 1910. 17 countries have decided, let's do it. Let's do an international one. So the very first International Women's Day was held the following year. So now we're at 1911, on the 19th of March.
Oh.
Okay. There were 100, meetings and protests were held across Europe.
First in Europe?
Yes.
Okay.
With the largest street demonstration attracting 30,000 women.
That's huge back then.
Huge. So they did not have social media. You don't understand. How do you get 30,000 women? So like snail mail must have been incredible. Or I don't know, did women pass notes to each other? Were there posters?
Telegrams?
Like how did they organize? Anyway,
I don't know.
Telephone. They must have had telephones.
No, I said telegrams.
I know, but surely they could have called each other as well.
Not in 1910.
You don't think they had telephones back then? They had the Titanic. Was there a phone on the Titanic?
Was there? No. Think of Downton Abbey. They got a phone in like season 4 or 5.
And what year was that?
And
Lindsay?
they started like 19. What wasn't it?
Oh yeah, 20. Yeah.
So I don't think the phone was out yet. Though.
I don't know if you were alive back then, and if you were one of the marchers, we would love to hear from you. How did you tell the others? Okay, so 30,000 women in 1913. 1913, International Women's Day was moved to 8th of March.
Yeah, why? I wonder why.
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
Good research.
I just found it incredible that we have been celebrating the same day.
Yes.
Since 1913.
Yeah.
What is that? 110 years. This is 110th year anniversary.
And 2 of the 3 main things they were fighting for are still fucked.
We're still fucking fighting. Okay, now Australia. Okay, because this is all in Europe, right?
Yeah.
15 years later, Australia joined.
Oh, okay.
And the first International Women's Day parade was held in Sydney in 1928. It was organised by, I don't know if I'm saying this word right, militant or militant? Militant women?
Militant? Yeah.
Militant women's movement. And women called for equal pay for equal work. An 8-hour working day for shop girls and paid leave. So thank you, ladies, because we are definitely reaping those rewards right now. Okay. The next year, so 1929, the event spread to Brisbane. In 1931, annual marches were launched in both Sydney and Melbourne, and both marches continued to be held today. But not in Brisbane, just Sydney and Melbourne, it appears.
Oh.
So, I mean, if you really wanted to, and if you really wanted to, we could try and create our own march for next year.
Let's send telegrams.
We're going to start sending our pigeon messengers. Let's do it old school. That's right. Fuck social media.
I wonder why Brisbane isn't.
Well, to be honest, like if there was an International Women's March, would you go? Like I'm not much of a marcher.
I'm not a marcher, but I know.
Exactly. So like,
I'd share the story.
I would spread good cheer on the 8th of March. So that I actually found that really
that's
fascinating.
actually quite interesting. I didn't know it went so far back, to be honest.
Yes, and then I also earlier sort of said to you, like, do you celebrate International Women's Day? Like, because to me, when I growing up, International Women's Day was huge. Like 8th of March, my cousins will still text me from Europe and say, like, Happy International Women's Day, like happy, we used to give our mothers flowers. It would be like quite a big event. And I now realize it might be because it came from Europe. So obviously it's a big thing over there still.
I did not celebrate it. I did not know anything about it until I came over here and I worked for a women's organization on Queen Street Mall. I forget what they were called. They're not there now anymore. And it was all about International Women's Day.
Right. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, that was the first time I'm like, what is this business? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah.
I did not receive a telegram back in 1920.
Oh, neither did your ancestors, it seems, or your great-grandma. It never made it to Canada. America, yes. Canada, no.
Did you find that in your research? Did you even look up Canada?
Why would
no,
I?
rude.
That's your problem.
Okay, I have a little some things about why women are great. Just some fun facts, because like we know about it and how great we are, but some people, like men, people with penises, need to know. So the 2 highest IQ scores in recorded history belong to women. Okay, cool.
Girl, I mean, we knew that because we are intelligent beings.
We're so smart.
We are so intelligent. So like logic would, common sense, of course.
Women earn more than 60% of all college degrees in the States. So this is this is US-based stats.
Right.
But let's just put it all
Who cares
over
that
the
we're in
world?
Australia?
Yeah.
Nobody cares. The Australian people don't care.
We know that the girls' brains generally mature 2 years earlier than boys.
Duh.
Yeah, that's a no given. On average, women live 2 to 5 years longer than men. Suck shit.
It's probably because we kill them off early.
Okay, moving on.
I'm cranky, can you tell?
Yeah.
Kill.
Women see 20% more color than men, which I guess makes sense because a lot of men are colorblind. You don't hear that much.
What?
Yeah, what?
What?
Fun fact, woman named Billy Milovanovich doesn't know. What?
But lots of men are colorblind?
Yeah, well, I shouldn't say lots of men. Like, compared why can't I speak?
I don't know.
More men than women are colorblind. Like it's a
I did not know that. They probably don't need to use color though. What did like they wear like black and brown all day long? What's the problem? Why do they need to know what's pink and what's like green? They don't care about that. They don't,
Wow. This is not you. Women are more rational than men because of a thicker cerebral cortex than men.
My cerebral cortex is thin as fuck.
Not today. Not
thinness of a stocking right now.
Today. Interesting.
So interesting.
I don't know if I'm gonna like bash us for a second. I don't know if we are more rational.
I was gonna say I feel
like I'm way more irrational than Cameron.
But is it only because we are more, I think that maybe we respond in more of an emotional way so it comes across as irrationality. I actually think because between men and women, right? Like generally speaking, we would react very like emotively, but it's not to say that we can't still have a clear process as to what we want to do next if we had a problem to solve. We just react to it in a bit of a crazy way, whereas men don't necessarily react. They just go straight to solving, and we still solve it faster than them, even with our attitude problems. That's what I just got from all this.
Do you know what? I'm going to jump on the man bandwagon. But
Get off the bandwagon before I punch you all.
I'm just going to move away from you. I always think about what Cameron does, and I always say there is no fucking way in my brain would I be able to deal with what he deals with. I wouldn't be able to deal with the stress, the rationality.
But don't you think he could say the same thing about you and what you do all day?
No.
You don't think, Lindsay?
No. He may not get it done as organized, but at the end of the day, he'd still fucking make the kids' lunches. I would not be able to oversee a multi-million-dollar building being built.
Yeah, but that's because you haven't spent years building up to that, you know what I mean? And he hasn't spent years building up to all the wonderful things you do at home. Because honestly, I don't want to take that away from like stay-at-home mums. It's a lot of work and you got to get it all done every day. Yeah, so I still think I'm on the women bandwagon, can you tell? Lindsay can go...
Fuck herself. Okay.
Fuck herself. That's not what I meant. That was really harsh.
Women are unpresented.
What?
Do I really want to?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Look, globally, the sex ratio at birth is about 100 girls per 105 boys. Who cares? That's boring.
Okay, so there's less of us than there are them, which is annoying because again, like thinking about how women are seen as like the lesser sex, it's annoying that there's more of them and less of us, so they can like be more controlling.
Maybe.
That was a really weird thought, sorry.
Kind of. Women account for 70% of the population living in absolute poverty, which is on less than $100, $100 a day.
Oh my God.
That's crazy, eh?
That's
sad.
insane.
I don't like that.
It just makes me think how lucky we are. Anyway.
Yeah. Today, 71% of moms with kids under 18 in the U.S. work, while fewer than 47 did in 1975. Yeah, boring. Who cares? Like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah,
we've come a long way. We've got rights now. So now we get equal pay for equal work. And so now we're...
More women are working, but they're still getting paid shit money.
And also we're still having to do all the stuff at home.
Exactly. Dumb.
Horseshit.
Look, there's some more, like, but it's all like blah, 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 blah stuff.
Well,
like, on average, women eats 4 pounds. Ew! Wait! Gross.
What did we just stumble into?
On average, a woman eats 4 pounds of what do you think in your lifetime?
Dick. No. 4 pounds of in a lifetime. What's 4 pounds?
4 pounds is like 2 kilos.
2 kilos. Oh.
Roughly, it's 2.25 or 1.5.
Hair?
2.25. No. Lipstick.
Ew, that's you. You just ate a little bit of that 4 pounds of lipstick. Well, not me.
Gross.
Can I tell you though? I reckon in my lifetime, by the time God, if I'm like live to be an 89-year-old woman in my lifetime, I reckon I would have consumed 8 kilos of lip balm.
Oh, totally. Lip balm. Yeah, that's a different.
I mean, even more than that, I bet.
But what about your 10-year-old lipstick that you were wearing last week? Did you eat any of that?
I love that somebody left a message on one of our reels that said, Billy, like any makeup over 12 months, throw it away. And I'm like, bitch, I'm about 98% sure that about 98% of my makeup is all over 12 months old.
Same, except my foundation. And
well, because you go through that a lot.
My foundation.
Yeah. Yeah.
It. I'm like, yeah, Billy, gross.
Even my press powder. I ran out of my press powder. And then I just randomly found one in my drawer that was like a mineral loose powder.
Yeah.
So then I've been using my mineral loose powder that's at least 5 years old. At least 5 or 6 years old.
That's the other thing. And my tinted moisturizer is always on rotation.
That's right.
I wear it like all the time.
Every day,
This is the last fun fact because I think this is actually very, very applicable for you and I.
Okay, let's do it.
Women speak about 20,000 words a day, while men speak how many do you think?
6,000? 1,000? Yeah.
No, it is 7,000.
7,000,
yeah. So you were close. I'm like, oh, good guess.
Yeah, it's because every time I write Henry a text novel, he goes back, okay.
I know. Or just a thumbs up.
Or a thumbs up. You didn't even fucking say a word. Does texting count? I don't know.
Sure,
anyway,
these days.
When we come back, we're going to break. When we come back,
already?
Lindsay
Okay,
is
we're going on break.
She's going to tell us more fun stuff about women, and I'm going to be cranky about it. So stay tuned.
Can't wait. All right, Bill, quick. Get in. Okay, so what is one thing that you hate about being a woman?
Shaving. Yeah. That was somebody oh my God. You got a little bit on your couch and a little bit on yourself.
Our camera's about to die, so I'm just going to take one for the team.
Do we need to spray something on that?
Yes.
Do you know what I hate about being a woman? Why don't I tell them
your
while you go and get
elbows?
Pointy elbows and having to clean all the stains around the house. I especially hate that because it's all on me, right? I hate that I have to shave all the time. Look, I don't have to. I don't think that it is like a necessity for every woman to be doing that. In fact, lots of women don't even bother. They don't. But then I recently started like shaving on the regular and God, it feels nice.
Yeah, but a lot of guys shave too.
And a lot of guys do shave too. That's true. But there's not, obviously they don't have the pressure to like, if I was to walk out with like lots of armpit hair, people would get so judgy.
Well, yeah, society is changing where it is more acceptable, but I would never do it. As a woman, like I shave my legs every day. And like for a lot of women, it's
And I just want to thank all the brave warrior women who do rock their hair and who do like rock the things that society says is not okay to rock.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's just a lot more pressure on women in general to be something. But then my other question is, who's doing the pressuring? Like, because there is a lot of like women pressuring women in a lot of ways because we're the only ones who care about some of that stuff, I think. Like what we wear.
The imagery,
the imagery, right? We're the ones who care. So it's almost like we're trying to please each other. But
I'm not really
at the same time, like, oh no, you should look like you look like,
Yeah.
you know? It's weird.
I shave my legs and I don't have to shave my underarms because I had laser.
Yeah.
For me, because it's nicer feeling. Plus, I don't want prickly legs rubbing up against camera. I like to see the hair.
I have prickly legs now because I've been shaving on the regular, but I like obviously have not done it this morning or last night.
Yeah.
And now it's starting to annoy me and I don't know why. And that annoys me as well. I just want to be able to like let them be loose and be who I am and not worry about any of that stuff.
Be hairy again.
Yes. Yeah. Like nature intended.
Can we talk about like periods and how much we hate? Like for me, my biggest thing about hating being a woman, and I would never change it. Like even though I hate having my period and all that goes with it, I would never want to have a dick hanging in between my legs. But like, let's
I wouldn't mind.
Ew, sweaty balls. What do you mean?
You'd grow. You would live with it. It would be. Yeah. We've talked about this before. Yeah, I just have no dramas with that. I feel like if you're used to having dick and balls down there swinging around and doing the thing,
totally. Just like with guys would think that about boobs. I get it. But I wouldn't change it for the world. But I do think having a period, let's talk about the bad parts about having a period. Not only are you bleeding out of your hoo-hoo for 5, 6, 7 days, who knows?
Yeah.
Finding the right product. That suits your body literally.
Yes.
And your lifestyle and what you're doing. It impacts so many different things. About like when you go on holiday. Mm-hmm. If like fucking even going to Pilates, if I'm on day 2 of my period, I cancel Pilates because my flow is so fucking heavy. There is no way I'm going anywhere because you've got an hour max, like that window before like things are gushing out of you.
I've been doing hill sprints 3 days in a row this week. I just started.
I thought you were looking fitter.
Right. I did 3 days of hill sprints, guys. Look at me go. But then this morning I got my period and I'm like, I am not going out there running up a fucking hill.
No.
I just could not be bothered. And like you said, like it's not easy. Like your body moves, things that you put inside you move.
Yes.
I mean, talking about periods, I know that for long-time listeners and followers, you would know that I've tried but lots of different kind of period cups. Yeah. And my latest one that I tried was a period disc because I'm like, oh, this is going to be easier. Like the period cups weren't working. I wasn't using them right, blah, da, da. I got a period disc. And there was one day that I was like, holy fuck, this is working. It has been like 6 or 7 hours. This thing hasn't moved. It's collected everything. I had not one leak. I was stoked with my life. As I was standing there chopping some vegetables up for lunch, dinner.
Oh, this isn't the story I know.
Dude, I was just standing at my kitchen. It's not like I was moving. It's not like I was running. I wasn't doing anything crazy. I was literally standing there. And I could just feel a gush go into my undies. And trigger warning for those who don't like gross smells and gross period stories. Yeah. But when I got into the bath, I had a fucking cup full of, I just had a cup full of period in my undies. But this is period that's been in there for hours. And the reek and like cleaning it up, it looked like a murder scene. It was fucking disgusting. And I swore off. I don't care how bad it is for the environment. Yeah. Mother Earth, I love you. I'm so sorry. But babe, if you didn't want me to use fucking period products, you should not have given me a period. Yeah. Like, what do you want me to use? I remember back in the day. See, now I'm getting angry. Yeah. I remember back in the day reading, do you know what original tampons were? Or like original periods. I remember seeing something about like Native American women, original period products.
Oh, right, yeah.
Native American women using hair and weaving it with some sort of wrap. I might be wrong, but I remember this I have this picture in my head of like hair that's been like wrapped in some sort of thing that they used to put into their underwear and stuff. Or women would spend.
But whose hair?
I don't even know. I feel like now it's not even hair, so please don't quote me on that. But it was something weird that they used to use for for period products. And then, they would just go into the river and just hang out in the river.
I was going to say, I thought they just went to the edge of the tribe, like the little camp and like squatted.
I actually don't even mind that. Imagine that'd be a nice little hangout for women once a month.
Totally.
You know, we'd all be just sitting in our own period water.
Ew, wash your own rice, men. Like go to your,
whatever. Right? Like, Lindy, go stand over there. Let's have a chat. Cheers, babe.
Well, we both like drip our insides out. Oh, but like just on that, just one other quick thing, because, and you and I, this isn't on our radar because we're actually very lucky with our periods. What about the poor girls, women that have like excruciating period pains and endometriosis and like all of that stuff?
Awful.
What about the butthole pain when you ovulate? What about like all of the other things linked to your period? Sorry, go.
No, I was just going to say there are so many women who experience this. I would say that we are one of the like lucky, unusual women who really don't get any dramas. So many of us end up in the hospital with just unbearable pain. So many of us having surgeries. Because their organs are stuck together.
Ew.
Well, that's endometriosis, right?
Yeah,
like
I know. But
like
when you say that.
Well, I mean, it's outrageous that we have to go through this every single month. And then dudes are like, oh, why are you so cranky once a month? And it's like, bitch, my organs are stuck together.
Let me open up my legs so you can look in and I can bleed all over you.
Yes, I wish I could squirt, period. Right. That would be amazing. There'd be so many hate crimes with squirting periods. Can you imagine? I did do a trigger warning.
Did you?
Somewhere back then.
I did not hear it. That literally made me gag. And I have a period and that makes me, I just like pictured period blood like all over
Yes,
Henry
can you imagine being like, I don't like what you just said, Henry. Fuck you. And do you know what? Do you know what? If women did squirt periods, I think men would fucking be a lot nicer to us. I think that we would be in charge of this fucking place.
Do you know what?
If we could squirt that shit.
But I think the way men are programmed, they would turn it into a sexual thing and they would be like, yeah, baby, exactly. Squirt in my mouth. Ew.
You know what? You're so right. Okay. There's nothing we can do to them.
God.
What's like, next one is?
Well,
are you getting a little period stuck in your?
No, just a tickle in my throat.
Waiting to see who's gonna rescue
you. No, my dog's looking at my window, and I'm like, who's gonna come rob me? No, just quickly to touch on this whole hormonal thing, right?
Yes.
Excuse me, because this isn't all about like bashing women and what we have to go through. Not bashing women. Men. No, and what we have to go through, but like it's more of a highlight of like. Fucking hell, look what we actually have to deal with, right? So it's not complaining, but it's highlighting, holy fuck, we're superhumans.
Plus then we keep doing all the other great stuff that we do.
Yeah. But like this isn't even on your radar, but I just turned 44 and like within my friend groups that are my age, not like young little Billy, who's still in her 30s. Perimenopause is like on our radar. Okay, so I'm going to read because like it's something that you get before menopause, but I didn't really know like when or why or whatever. Okay, so perimenopause is the transition that begins like basically from being normal to having menopause, right?
Yeah.
So it begins several years before menopause. It's the time when the ovaries gradually begin to make less estrogen.
Right.
So basically when we stop being women. No, I'm joking.
And lots of women do feel that way, which is really sad.
100%. That's why I said and I said joking. Okay, so it usually starts in women in their 40s.
Oh, Lenny.
Yeah, I know. I'm like...
Oh, Lenny, you're withering right before my eyes. Are you all right? Can we get you something?
Yes, stop talking and making me laugh.
Impossible.
I have a tickle in my throat. But it can start in their 30s. You're not safe, Billy.
Girl.
So it lasts up until menopause.
And then fucking menopause starts.
Right, yeah, exactly. And then in the last 1 to 2 years of perimenopause, that's when the drop in estrogen, blah, blah, blah. And then you go on to menopause. So not only, okay, so this is the thing. You're a girl, you're living your life, great, unicorns, rainbows. Then you get your period when you're fucking 10 or 11 nowadays.
Jesus, yes.
You have all of that time in your life of where you're falling pregnant possibly, you're having your period, you're going through all these ups and downs, hormonal.
And sorry, sidetrack, people are poking and prodding you, you're getting jabs, you're getting regular doctor visits to make sure it's all working fine, everything's right.
Exactly. Like it's a non-stop journey.
Yeah.
Hoo-hoo journey. Mm-hmm. And then you think, okay, like for me, I'm thinking, sweet, I'm done having kids. My period's back on a normal cycle. Yeah. Sweet, I'm just going to live life. No, I have to start worrying about perimenopause now, which so many, like, and you don't know, is it perimenopause?
So what do you experience? Like what's
all the things that you get in menopause, like hormonal changes, hormonal imbalances, like,
what the fuck?
I don't know. Google it, Billy. Like a lot of my friends are like, talking to their doctors now going, do I have perimenopause? Like what's going on with me?
That is so fucked up. I'm on a bit of an angry train today. Everybody get on. I'm just so annoyed about that because even like now, I touched on this earlier with you. My period it's not just the 5 or 6 days that I bleed. I get spotting before my period.
Yeah.
So really I could be bleeding anywhere between like 9 days to 2 weeks of a month, every month. Okay. So now are you telling me not only am I going to be bleeding for 2 weeks until I start getting perimenopause, but then I'm going to go into years of perimenopause, which is menopause-like symptoms.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go through years of menopause.
Yeah, but then once you're done having menopause at the age of, 65, life's great again.
I know, but then you start feeling like, what is my life worth? I'm not a woman anymore. I don't, if I can't produce children, I'm a shell of a person. Like it's just, like the mentality of it all as well. It's like the amount of hormones that are probably surging through you during that whole time is unreasonable. Yeah. Can we give some to men?
Well, we
again, I don't know why I'm angry at men today. I'm really not. I have nothing against you guys. I just get angry that like biologically we've been given a bit of a shit card.
But with saying that, going back to the having babies and going through all that kind of stuff,
wouldn't change it for the world.
Exactly. How men miss out fucking big time.
Yes.
When we're pregnant, I know some people have a hard time during their pregnancies. Yes. And obviously falling pregnant too. But like for me, I didn't hate being pregnant. I had an fine pregnancies. Yes. But like to feel like life the baby in you. Yes. Like the men will never experience that, right? Like that is super cool.
And did you ever ask Cameron? I remember being heavily pregnant and like, have I just given birth to Eve? I can't remember, but I remember asking Henry, like, would you want to do this?
Yeah.
Like the experience for me, like, I mean, I didn't love pregnancy. I was, again, lucky, no dramas, no nothing. Very, very normal, safe pregnancy, whatever. Yeah. But so I was so like chuffed with my body. I couldn't believe that I had done something so powerful, so magical, so incredible. Yeah. And so I remember saying to Henry, like, would you want to do this? Like, I would have thought that like every man, because they would miss out on experiencing, like they would want to experience it. Yeah. Henry was like, ew, no, like why would I ever like want to go through that? And you can't possibly explain to someone who can't do that thing what it would be like to experience that, like to have that magic of life inside you and then get it out safely and then fucking hold it in your hands. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling. Yes. Like I can't believe that they
suck on that, man.
Yeah.
No, just jokes again. It's not a man thing.
She's really scaring me today. Do you know what's scary?
No.
My asshole.
How's your face, Linny?
My face?
I don't know.
What does my face look like my asshole? What the fuck?
I didn't say it. Tell me about your asshole, Linny. What's the matter?
Good segue, Billy, because pregnancy, okay. Like, so we get to feel the magic of the baby, which is like next level, crazy ass, amazing, right? Mm-hmm. Same with birthing. Everyone knows I absolutely loved delivering my babies and birthing my babies. Loved it.
Weird.
Shut the fuck up. Loved it. But like the hemorrhoids.
Did you get them with baby one? When did you start getting yours?
Yes, I got one cute little one with Bane.
Cute.
I'm like, I can do this. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, I have a whole fucking community down there. Like it's insane. Yeah. And like they flare up, they go away. Cameron's like, they can't be that bad. I'm like, dude, you have no idea. Like,
yes.
Not that you want to picture it, but you know what? If you don't want to picture it and you don't like
trigger warning.
Yeah, trigger warning, go away. But those that know,
no.
If you know, you know. You can keep listening and watching. Mm-hmm. So like I've had a really bad week with them. I'm like, oh my God, like laying horizontal to take the pressure off. I even had to cancel helping with Tuck Shop. Sorry, Sharni, if you're listening, watching.
My hemorrhoids were playing up, Sharni.
I was like, something came up. I can't come in.
Oh, yeah.
Could you imagine standing all that gravity? No.
Dude, mine don't hurt like that. I really don't have problems with like pain.
Mine normally don't.
Yeah, mine really don't. I remember the first hemorrhoid I got.
Oh, okay.
I remember being at Sumi's house. Hi, Sum. I remember being at Sumi's house. Oh, no. Was I at home? I reckon I was at home, but I saw her later that day.
Sumi, can you check my butt? What's on my butt?
Oh, dude, I came to her house. I was like mortified. I was so terrified. I didn't know what had happened to me because I was on the toilet.
I've never heard this. Okay.
And something just came out of me. But I knew, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a foreign, like it wasn't poop or anything. Like something came out of my body.
Like you felt it?
Or I felt it.
Like you felt it come out or you felt it when you wiped?
I felt it come out.
Oh my God.
And I was fucking terrified. And I thought to myself, oh my God, like I have some sort of prolapse. I don't even know 100%. What a prolapse is. I just assumed that a part of the inside of my body had started to come out.
A friend of mine did. She had to shove it up, like her intestines after she did a poo. Every time after having kids, she had to shove her intestines back up her.
Terrified. Mm-hmm. Eventually I got a mirror up there and I'm like, oh my God, it's a hemorrhoid.
It's fine. fine. I'm not dying.
But I
Thanks,
just remember
Sumi.
being like saying to me, like, I need to go to, I don't know what this
Yeah.
is. Like something came out of me. Like I think,
Yeah.
I think like my insides are coming out. It's terrifying.
So did she kind of say, oh, check, it's probably just hemorrhoid?
Oh,
or did you?
she's very reasonable. She would have said something very smart and
Exactly.
reasonable. So
Yeah.
I have no doubt she probably calmed me down.
Yeah.
Not that you can calm a crazy person down.
No, when you think you have
Yes.
an alien.
So, but then afterwards, like a bunch came out
Yeah.
more. So it's like
Yeah.
it was fine. After that, I was like, it's fine.
Hey guys!
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, look, another friend. Yeah. Motherfuckers.
Which is fine. Like if they behave themselves, life is fine. We can coexist. I'm happy with that.
Like, at what point do you draw the line? Like, at what point do you?
Well, I've gone to my doctor about mine.
And what did they say?
She was like, do they hurt? Normally they don't. Like this is maybe once a year they flare up.
Right.
Why? I have no idea. Don't know. So she said, do they bleed? No. Can you go to the bathroom? Fine. Yes. Do they hurt? No. Are they itchy? No. She's like, then just fucking leave them. Because to cut them off or tie them up
Yes,
or
that's
whatever
what I
they
wanna
do,
Yes.
no. The recovery and the pain, she's like, you will want to have them back on your butt. She's like, it's actually really, really excruciating.
I've heard that the recovery, because you still have to poop through it. Like you still have, you know what I mean? Like
And
whatever
to
they
keep it
do.
clean
Yes.
and like not to disrupt it. Like you're gonna poo. You're gonna have to poo. Like she's like, unless if they're actually causing you really bad concerns. My grammar and speaking is causing me concerns. She's like, just leave them. So we're just gonna live with our hemis and it's fine.
You two ladies, just, you know, it's okay. Don't tie them off. And if you have, God, I would love to hear from someone who's gotten their hemorrhoids removed.
And tell me.
If you've had your hemorrhoids removed, please let us know. We want to know. I'm honestly considering it. I would love to do it. Mine are causing me no dramas. I just don't like them there. So please let us know.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like we don't need to give descriptions, but they're just annoying.
They're annoying.
Like normally you don't feel them and that's great, but like certain times a day when you shower or wipe your ass, like you're like, oh, you're fucking.
And then you have to
still
make
there.
sure you clean them right. Ew,
Yes,
anyway,
gross. Okay, we're gonna end it off. What's going on, Billy?
Oh, you know,
what
our
is
usual. Oh yes, let's end it off, Lenny.
We're gonna end it with. I have a list of some cool inventions that women created. Okay?
Yes, let's do it.
All right. Screw you, hemorrhoids. Circular saw.
Fucking welcome.
Right?
Genius. You're a genius woman. Who did it? Do you know?
Yes. Inventor is a Tabitha Babbitt.
So we've talked about her before.
Yeah, we have. And we probably have mentioned these before, but you know what? You're going to listen to them again. Year 1812. Okay.
Tabitha?
We were fucking smart
Babe.
back then. So the computer algorithm. Yes, we know. Ada. That's Lovelace. Everyone knows that one. Yeah.
We've literally talked about this before.
I know, Billy.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I know.
But that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. Ada Lovelace.
Oh my God. You're getting me all worked up. I actually think why I'm coughing is it's hay fever season.
And you just had knocked over a flower that
exactly.
sent up a lot
So
of
anyways, okay, well, we're almost on we're on the home stretch. Dishwasher, we know. Yeah, that was back in
Dishwasher.
Josephine Cochrane.
Thank you, Josephine.
That was back in 1872.
See, in 1872, if they had dishwashers, they had some form of communication better than pigeon messengers.
Google it.
Google it.
Life raft.
Again.
Clearly not enough were made in 1912. Fire escape.
A fire escape. Lenny, look, that could have been you. Maybe that was you in another life.
Maybe, I know, because I'm so
you're terrified of
petrified.
fires, yes.
That was back in 1887. These women, like...
Don't you feel like last century women and the like previous century women were better than us? What the fuck have we invented? Seriously.
I don't know, but medical syringe back in 1899.
1899.
Letitia, you go, girl.
Babe.
Windshield wipers. 1903.
I mean, you're about to be cut off, so you have one more.
I know. Okay, fine. The Monopoly game, bulletproof fiber word processor. We're fucking amazing. Billy, you're amazing. I'm amazing.
Love ya.
Chat to you next week.
Thank you for joining us for this latest episode of Wine Chats podcast with Bilder and Lindeland. You can find us on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and you can listen to us on any favorite podcasting app or watch on YouTube.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, review, comment, send us some love. We absolutely love it.
Chat soon. Come on, Lenny. Chat soon.
Chat soon.
Chat soon.
We're not putting this in.
Come on.
Okay, we'll add in chat soon at the end.
Yeah.
Both of us?
Yeah, go
okay.
on.
Chat soon.